Good morning, everybody. Mystery Squick here, and welcome to something a little bit different. So, this is a new video series that I'm starting up, which I am tentatively referring to as RogueVlogs, which is going to be vlog-style updates with me just kind of rambling over me. Whoa, that is some graphical nonsense. I don't know what that's about. I don't actually know how to fix that. Vlog-style updates, excuse me, where I'm going to be just kind of rambling over roguelike style games or procedurally generated death labyrinths. I forget what the alternate name for them is. So this is the one that I'm starting out with, Tower of Guns, which I picked up on sale not too long ago. Not actually my first choice for this series. I was actually going to start out on Heavy Bullets. I've got a few other games. I mean, I have Spelunky that certainly falls in that classification, so I've kind of already started doing this, because those were a little bit more vlog style, a little bit of exposition about the game, but for the most part, just kind of an excuse to record something and ramble a little bit. But I'm sort of officially kicking this off as a series, starting with Tower of Guns, which I've put a little bit of time into, and I'm actually having a grand old time with it. So going into new game, you can see I have all the weapons unlocked, I have all the perks unlocked, and I actually have Uber wins with 2 of the weapons and 2 of the perks. Twice with Too Young to Die, because it's easy mode and that's good for practicing, especially when you're trying out a weapon that you're not particularly familiar with. And 1 with Taco Terror, which takes the guns up to level 6, which normally cap at level 5, and the guns get kind of silly when you go up that high, but that can be a pretty fun time nevertheless. So got a bunch of different weapons here. I'll probably try to do a good number of videos of this, and I'll probably try to actually showcase most, if not all, of the weapons. I don't know how long I'm going to actually run with this game in particular, because I'm probably going to rotate between different ones. But there's a few different ones here. Peas and Carrots pistol, standard issue, choose a better gun. It's kind of awful. Portable pizza thrower, loaded with saw blades, not pizzas. I think at level 6, it does technically turn the saw blades into pizzas, just for rule of funny. These are the 2 weapons that you start with. Babel gun, gibberish, as in jibs. One of my better weapons, although I hated it when I started with it. Blatherskite crossbow, a very neat gizmo. Blither and Blatherskites. Yep, that's a Gizmo Duck reference. Not very good with it. I think I've used it once, and I died very, very quickly. Egon's Pride, more DACA. Yes. 609mm hand cannon, which fires very large, slow-moving projectiles. This one's rapid fire. I haven't really actually talked about what these guns do, but that's alright. You're going to see them anyway, these being kind of my 2 favorites. Kegerator shoots unicorn vomit. It's silly. Mini LHC gun. Consolation charger, rewarding all styles of play. This is one that you get as a reward for dying a few times, which is kind of funny. And the hedgehog. Not very good with the hedgehog. So to start off, I'm going to go with one that I'm familiar with. Egon's Pride is typically one of my favorites, and as far as perks are concerned, you can see what all these do. Taco Terror is fun. Too Young to Die is good for just kind of getting used to it without having it like too serious of a challenge. Nightmare killed me the one time I really tried it, but nevertheless, Bluegrass is my go-to. Of course, I've never gotten an Uber win with Bluegrass, but that is beside the point. So, yeah, procedurally arranged game, I guess you could say, where there's, predetermined map layouts, predetermined rooms that get arranged somewhat semi-randomly. And it's fun. There's a good amount of variation in the game. Egon's Pride, it's a machine gun. It does push you back. I'm not actually walking backwards, whatever. Let's see. Bluegrass at work here. So I don't think there's even anything up here. But yeah, I really like the mobility that you get from Bluegrass. I like being able to hop around. It's just kind of handy. And these are Hugbots! Look, they're so happy, and they come up and hug you. Well, they sort of hug themselves, but programmed only to love. Moving on. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I've had a fairly extended hiatus from actually recording anything. And I have attempted to get back into it. I will take that weapon XP, thank you very much. Now, I kind of got stuck in Earthworm Jim 3D. Ow, jeez. That hurt. But you know, that's why I haven't been updating that, because there was just this one segment that was incredibly difficult and I couldn't figure out how to get through it. Well, I got through it. Although I did it completely sans commentary, didn't even have my microphone plugged in at the time, because I knew it was going to be too difficult, and I didn't feel like, you know, not finishing it. So I have that recorded. I just need to actually do the commentary, which I don't typically do my commentary in post, but whatever. Nice to actually have something done. I immediately followed that up with another video, and actually tried to do that with live commentary, and my commentary was absolutely atrocious, because I've been out of the swing of things for so long that I kind of forgot how to Let's Play. Oops. Ah, that hit me right in the back of the head, didn't it? So, yeah, that's a little bit irritating and disappointing. So, in light of that, I decided that it would be a good idea to actually try to start up a somewhat less serious video series. Bad news. Doing something that could be a little bit more casual, a little less kind of expository in style, because the LP is sort of a comprehensive walkthrough of the game, whereas this is more like, well, each run can kind of be looked at completely in a vacuum, and yeah, so you can kind of just watch videos sort of in whatever order. I don't need to worry about, like, oh, have I talked about this bit yet? Have I talked about that bit yet? It's less important, although I definitely want to cover some topics about the game. This is more so something where it's basically just practice for commentary more than anything else. So that's really what I'm trying to accomplish with this. The primary focus, at least. And they can... Ow, okay, I was going to say, they can't actually turn around and hit me, but apparently that was a complete lie. That last one was able to. That kind of hurt. Again, that mobility is so nice. So I do plan on actually getting those videos done. I just haven't been able to because my commentary's been garbage. So starting this up so that hopefully I will be able to do that soon. Ow, that kind of hurt. I might not live very long in this run. Oh, which one's this? I forget which one shows up in this run. Ah. Lantern of Olus, or Lanternophilus? I prefer to call it Lanternophilus. It sounds funny. I really wish this was higher than level 1. Holy crap. Ability's nice. Hide for a moment. Whittle him down. Come on, you can do it. And poof, everything dies. Yay! Yeah, really. Demotivational jelly. Kill a boss. You'll usually get a bunch of, you know, little bonuses like this, and you get an item. Demotivational jelly. Walk into it, you go really slow. Even your projectiles, I think, are slowed by it. Yeah, they are. Look at that. They just kind of get stuck. Okay, moving on along. So, yeah, I'll be bouncing around between different games. This just happens to be the one that I sort of started out with, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's a pretty entertaining game. I've put a good amount of time into it, unlocked a whole bunch of stuff, and it is... I don't know, I really like it. Got my favorites as far as weapons are concerned. I did play around with heavy bullets a little bit. I'm definitely going to do at least a few videos on that for sure, because it is still entertaining. I'm just awful at it, whereas this... at least I can have a good run. Whereas that hasn't happened yet with heavy bullets. I haven't yet learned how to really do that one yet. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Hold on, hold on. What was that about me being kind of good at this game? Yeah, that was an outright lie. Ow. Jeez. Okay, I didn't say I was good at it. I said I wasn't awful at it. There we go. Focus that thing down. Why am I only at level 2? Normally at the end of the first area, I can get this thing up to like level 3 or something like that. But, ooh, extra jump. Love extra jumps. That's always my focus with this. Get as many jumps as you can. Oh, I can't afford that. And that's a... Oh, man. That's disappointing. And what is it? Vampire is like one of my favorites, too. One of the perks, of course, makes it so you don't take environmental damage, and that won't hurt you at all, so you can just walk across it. I don't have that perk. I have to be able to jump. Oh, well. Oh, big room. Let's see. Oh, I hate these. That thing is just going to keep following. Oh, that is a big bullet. Jeez. Where's that coming from? I see you over there. Focus you down if you don't mind. Thank you. Oh, and of course, more stuff appears right in front of me. If I can actually level this thing up a little bit more, I might survive a little bit longer, but I don't think I'm going to last terribly, terribly long. Come on, level up. So it has been slow going as far as updating the channel is concerned. There has been some stuff going on. I mean, work is usually the bulk of it. Being a retail manager definitely takes up a lot of your time. Okay, I kind of want to get over there. Oh, there's one of those things over there. That side. Don't like the spike ball launchers. Those spike balls do a lot of damage to you. Alright, it's comfortably at level 3, so that's good. Money's always nice. Ooh, crit percent. Take that badge. Badges stay with you permanently. Items are, of course, usable, and do that. Some of them are useful, some of them are not. Plain and simple. The demotivational jelly isn't exactly one of the better ones, but whatever. It's just fun to shoot at it and watch your projectiles just kind of freeze into it. And they can't actually go through it. Doesn't last very long, though. Also, that's slowdown. I am running on a new machine, and it's taking some experimentation in order to get this thing actually running at even a semi-optimal level. It's a iBuyPower machine that I got from actually my future brother-in-law. And it is pretty nice. It's got some pretty good stuff in it, but when I got it, it wasn't functioning at all, so I kind of had to do a little bit of repair work in order to get the thing into a usable state. Liquid-cooled Core i7, I forget what generation, it's 4820K, and it's not half bad. I am not overclocking it right now because, again, I'm still having the occasional software issue. Also, at this point, I'm actually running on the Windows 10 Technical Preview because why not? I still have my old computer, so that is no bad thing. AMD GPU in this thing. I'm not sure. It's a 7900 series, although I don't know specifically which card it is. Can I reach that? Oh, I forgot that has that first ridge there. I don't think I can afford whatever that is, though. No, I'm only 4 coins away. What if there's money on the other side? What is it? 16 gig of RAM, and then it has... It's just a regular hard disk drive. Nothing fancy there. I would love to throw a solid state into here, but that might be a bit expensive. So I'm going to hold off on throwing any weird upgrades into it or anything like that, so... Oh, I really want to buy that health upgrade, but I don't have the money for it. Boo. Let's not fall into lava, thank you. Well, that's a little disappointing. But it has taken some work getting this thing going. It probably took about... it was a couple weeks of... Whoa, it's lava. Of, a couple weeks of occasional tweaking to be able to get this thing into a state where it legitimately worked the way I expected it to. Right now, it's working pretty good. So, yeah, that's kind of alright. Bit of a victory. But I'm still getting some weird graphical issues. Some of that, I think, is just some... I think it does interact a little bit with the whole Windows 10 thing. It's just not optimized to run on that, so... whatever. Ooh, I want that. I will certainly take that. But it has been nice, because my older computer is, well, it's a few years old. This one that I'm using now is about a year old. Year and a bit, year and a half, something along those lines. My older computer is just an i5. Have a pretty decent GPU, not a ton of RAM, so this thing is a marked improvement from what I'm accustomed to using for gaming purposes. So everything's running a lot smoother, which is very, very nice. A lot of fun playing around with it. Nice being able to kind of max everything out. But yeah, this is one of those games that I'm just having some weird issues. This game actually wouldn't run for the first little while, truth be told. It was kind of driving me crazy. Some sort of an issue with this runs on, I think it's Unreal Engine. My phone goes off. A little bit of a problem with Unreal Engine. It's dependent on, I think it's DirectX 9. And that's not included with it. And I couldn't find any way to force it to install, which was putting me in a very awkward set of circumstances where I had this game and simply could not play it. It was kind of driving me crazy. Eventually, I think I installed Worms. And Worms actually had DirectX 9 packaged with it. Whoops. Missed my train. And then suddenly it worked! And I was so excited because I finally got to play this game. Because, well, I bought it. I kind of wanted to use it. You know what I mean? It makes sense. Whoops. That's gonna hurt. Don't pay attention. Let's see. I saw an item in here, and I kind of want it. What is it, though? Expensive! That's what it is. Jeez. Fun thing about this gun. See how it has this kickback? You can use it to increase your jump height. Very handy. Don't know why I got all that slow down, though. The computer didn't like doing that. Not that there's really a whole heck of a lot of reason to do that, but whatever. I'm gonna grab that health. Oh, I didn't see that before. I want that. I might actually be able to afford that upgrade. Oops, didn't want to do that. Come on. Get up there. Yeah. Uh-oh. The random ones are always scary, because you don't know what this badge is until you actually grab it. And difficulty up, which is kind of not what I wanted, but I'll deal, I guess. Okay, this is going to be, what, the lantern thing again? Or is this, no, oh, ramp on the pole. Crap. Ow. You are wrecking my face. That blocks both of our shots. No. There you go. Down he goes. Beautiful thing. What is that? It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt me trying to pick that up. I want it. Strategic defense array. Ah. Well, that's different. I don't think I picked this up before, so I'm gonna keep this. That works for me. I will take that health upgrade. Thank you very much. I would like some more jumps. I like jumps. I like being able to move around. It's very, very handy. Boy. Life has been very annoying lately, I'm not gonna lie, just to change topics. I live up in New England. For those of you who watch these videos who do not personally know me, which is actually the majority of you, most of the people who subscribe to me are not, like, close friends that I know. Come on. Where's the whoosh? Oh, that is not the whoosh I was expecting. Ow. Weapon level down right away, huh? This is usually when I start getting blasted. This particular stage really messed me up. Back to the topic that I was changing to. Yeah, I live in New England, and New England's been getting pummeled with a whole crap ton of snow lately. And it seems like once a week we're getting some really big snowstorm, which is kind of annoying. Don't get me wrong, it's not like Buffalo area lake effect snow or any nonsense like that, but it's still not fun. And now it's like we got a blizzard, followed by, several inches of snow, followed by another several inches of snow, followed by another several inches of snow. It's like every snowstorm is being measured now in feet. Ooh, secret. And it is very, very annoying. It also doesn't help that I have a small front-wheel drive car, and I live on a very steep hill, so if there's the slightest little bit of snow on it, my car kind of doesn't function. So I have to park very far away from where I live, which wouldn't be such a problem if I didn't have a driveway to park in. But I can't get my car in the driveway, so it ends up being kind of irrelevant. Also doesn't help that my neighbors all over the street don't actually believe in shoveling or salting their driveways. Or their sidewalks, for that matter, which is more so what I was referring to. So, walking up and down those hills is kind of a death trap. This room's not going to be fun. This room might kill me. Ow. With a large bomb. These things. Why did you just, like, teleport? I don't think they normally move like that. Okay, I need that health. Need that health. Ow, what hit me? Like, the same time that I picked up that health upgrade. Jeez, that is a lot of rapid-fire turrets. I think what those are called. Also, those bombs are really traveling. Need health, need health, need health. Okay, that's why they're really traveling, because they're not actually being fired at me from all that far away. This is hurting. Ow. This is probably the point where it would be wise to just say skip it and screw it, and go do something else. Just try to run through this room. But I like to clear everything out in hopes of getting lots of badges. So yeah, in short, weather is annoying. Especially when it's snow. Especially when it's lots of snow. For those of you who don't live in an area that gets a lot of snow, well, you got it a little bit easier. Why are these things still flying around? Come on. These things are so difficult to hit. It's actually why I don't like using weapons like the 609mm hand cannon. Because that thing, it's so difficult to use on those little floaty guys. It's terrible with small, fast-moving targets. Even large, fast-moving targets. Just the fact that it moves quickly means it's very difficult to properly lead your shots and get a good beat on them. Also, I'm really hurt. I have not planned out this route particularly well. I probably should have just bypassed this room. This is the room that used to always completely ruin me, too. That's fun. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Keep jumping. Keep jumping. Keep jumping. Keep jumping. Okay, sometimes you can get lucky. There's lots of splody things, but I don't think they're moving, so that helps. I'm actually going to take my time. These tanks will usually yield a lot of stuff, so... There you go. Well, that one actually, I don't think, dropped a single perk. No items whatsoever. Ow. See that spin bot? I could hear him. Couldn't see him. Also, those golden bullets hurt like you wouldn't believe. Word of advice, don't get hit by those. Is it actually worth taking these things out? I would like to try to force these things, because every now and then you do get lucky and you're able to actually get badges out of these things. No, there's another spin bot. Well, it blew up. Good. Also, I kind of need some health. Well, it's less critical now. This is how I play this game. I'm sorry I'm wasting your time. Let's see. Can I just make it up there normal? No, I actually don't have the jump height to make that normally. This is where Egon's Pride comes in. Look at that jump height. Whoops. Falling off the platform. Don't do that. Whoops. Forgot about that knockback. I don't want that health. Okay. Can I get up to level 5, please? Please, level 5. Pretty please. Come on. Not sure what the next boss is going to be. I keep getting the Chomps a lot, guys. And I don't like those. But we'll see. Knowing my luck, I'll end up going against Doomball again. And I just never seem to do well against Doomball. Let's see. I like how these just sit here. They just let me shoot at them. Yeah, that ended up being kind of a waste of time. Sorry, everybody. It's alright. I'm halfway up level 5 at this point. Also, If you have the no fall damage perk, you can drop down there and there's a secret level. It'll end up basically just warping you back to the start of the game, but you keep all your stuff, which is kind of nice. Yep, chomps a lot. It figures. You shouldn't be surprised. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. And then these things come out. These will constantly respawn, by the way. Typically, the things that you find in boss rooms will just constantly respawn. And it's annoying. Focus down the bosses. Don't worry about the other stuff that's going after you. That's why I'm glad I refilled my health. I kind of got stuck there. This is moderately entertaining. Nevertheless, sometimes these guys can mess you up. So, pay attention to them at the very least. Oh, figures that weapon down me. Oh, and they have a flamethrower. I always forget about that, because I usually don't get hit by that. Is that it? Nope. One of them's dead. You, explode. You, explode as well. Thank you. Where is it? Hey, back up to level 5. Thank you. And he just disappeared. Ow. He's angry. Circle strafing just kind of wins you the game. Normally. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? Goggles. The goggles. The goggles do nothing. I haven't found a use for them yet. Whatever, I'll keep them. I'm not going to use the other thing anyway, so what do I care? To the next level! Where are we going to go? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Please don't be logistics. Okay, that's right. I'm going into level 4. So level 4 is logistics. Level 5 is sanctum. 2 and 3 are the ones that actually vary, because the first one doesn't change. You're always going to be in the foyer. And they're always randomly, well, the rooms are pre-programmed, they're randomly arranged. I kind of explained this stuff earlier, but hey, I'm used to repeating myself. This is why I'm doing this, because this is practice. I gotta get used to not repeating myself again, but not anything that I'm particularly good at. Die. Thank you. And these things. I didn't see you before. Maybe they just appeared. I don't know. Whoops. Not walk into the mines. Let's not walk into the mines, I said. This weapon's pretty good for crowd control, but really benefits from a mod, and of course I haven't gotten one. I'd really like to get a gun mod, I'm not gonna lie. That is money. I will take money. Gonna need some help getting up there. Look at that jump height. I love that. Whoops. Let's not fall down. Really? Fine. Not really what I want, especially when I've got the goggles that do nothing. Clearly I need to recharge the item that does nothing. Alright. Crowd control at its finest. Down here. I always expect that to be a secret. It just isn't. Trying to do this with a different gun doesn't work quite so well. Especially something with slower moving projectiles. These guys are a nightmare. And the consolation charger I find I have trouble with. But if you got something with splash damage, at least that can be helpful. Oop, that hurt me a little bit. Hey, there's a secret. I thought there was something down there. I just expected it to be in that little alcove. Nothing here. Let's see, what else can we find? Bomb launchers galore. I'll take that health, thank you very much. I've got no speed upgrades whatsoever so far. I could use more health. I didn't have one opportunity to get health. I just didn't have the money for it. That's me. Take him down. Okay, I hear you back there. Whoops. Do not throw yourself off the platform. Alright, the only other secret that I know of here is right down here. Ooh, extra jump. I'm always happy about that. Brilliant. Anything here? I don't have a ton of money, but it's enough to get me something. I was expecting you. Oh, those are big bullets. I do not want to get hit by those. Is there anything hiding in here? No. All hiding. Ow. Dang. Goggles still do nothing. Good to know. Didn't expect that fact to change. Alright. I'm gonna take the time to kill all these. If you don't mind. If you do, I'm sorry. Looks like there's something up there. Oh, that's an upgrade. Well, not an upgrade, it's the little health orb things. Ow. Where? I thought I killed you. Apparently I didn't. There we go. Focus everything down. Refill some of that health that I stupidly wasted. I hate these things. Their shots will just follow you. No, ow. Still got hurt. Refill stuff, please. Also, you are annoying. Go away. Thank you. Hoping for a store back here or something. Shop, whatever. Good amount of cash. Not much to spend it on. Thank you. Well, there's something. Not the most useful item. But nevertheless, I will take it. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Lots of things shooting at me. Yeah. That was a good dodge. Give me that health upgrade, jeez. Oops, that was gonna fall off there. Secrets. How bloody useful that was. Just a little bit of cash, that's all I got. Alright, I don't think I killed all those spin bots. Nothing? Nothing? Now I had one run where I got up here and killed everything. I got like 4 badges at once, and that was nice. I'm just gonna keep using the goggles. They don't do anything, but I may as well just keep using them. Ow. Splash damage is a thing. It's kind of messing me up. Look back here. Anything? Whole bunch of nope. I thought I killed it. I keep doing that. I keep thinking I kill things, and then I don't. Why do I like this weapon so much? Dude, random badge. What's it gonna be? Nothing happens. That happens sometimes too. I can't stand that. Especially when you actually buy it. That's the worst. You can actually get that as a legit item, like a usable item. And every time it recharges, you get a random badge. I think when I did that the first 4 times I used it, it said, nothing happened. Like, cool. Why do I have this then? Come on, I want badges. Give me badges already. Lead with your shots. He's too far away. Not gonna get a good beat on him. Hey, there's a badge. I think that's an item recharge rate increase, though. So, not useful. Not when I'm using goggles. Ow. Why are some of you before? Charge on through. Yep, that's what it is, nice charge. Shooting uphill. Ow. Yes, item magnet, do your job. Oh, spin bots. Big spin bots, too. I hate spin bots because they do a lot of damage. They take down, when they hit you, they take down a lot of weapon XP, and that's the worst. So you go through all that trouble leveling up your weapon, and then they just smack you down to nothing. Wow. Too far away. Why am I focusing on these stupid little enemies? Alright, because I want badges. Come on, die. There you go. Ow. What did I get hit by? Stupid spin bots. Ow. Those things that are driving me crazy because they keep moving and I can't focus them down. At what point do I say, forget it, I'm not getting anything useful out of them anyway? Motivational jelly at work. And of course, have some of these floating turrets hiding. The goggles still do nothing. Gotta keep trying. There you go. That's nice to see. I do not have the means to get up there. That is far further than what my jumps and my gun can manage. So, yeah. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff up there. Good lord. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to make that. Yeah. Alright, I'm done here. I've wasted enough time. Boss room next. Of course, now my health is kind of low, but whatever. Ah, it's the egg scrambler. Crud. Throwing this boss at me a lot, and I don't like it. This boss is a pain. Somehow I always lose track of where I am, and I just get smacked around like crazy. Some slowdown. Ow. What am I getting hit by? Did not think I was that close to that. I might not survive this. More. And go to the next phase. Ow. It is so difficult to position yourself in a way that makes sense here. One more hit and I'm dead. There we go. Killed it. Whew. That was risky business. I don't think I'm gonna last much longer. That is a shame. What do I get? Missiles! Probably more useful than the goggles. Sorry, Hugbots. Yeah. Really not giving me much. I need health. I really need health. I am not feeling so hot. Oh, that difficulty spike is going to be the death of me. Oh, yeah. This is gonna kill me. Yep. Yeah. Boo. 22 deaths. Ah, man. Well, that's a shame. Wasn't really much I could do about that one. I had plenty of health, but that's what I get for going after all those little guys in that last room. The Egg Scrambler sure as hell didn't help. I never really do all that great against that thing. Oh, well. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 health upgrades. It took me up to 600. What was my difficulty at? 198. That's what I finished at last time, but I actually managed to get to the very end of the game, which is kind of a shame. 2 jump upgrades, bringing me up to 4. These 2 random things, yeah, that didn't really help much. One was a difficulty up and one did nothing. And then the 2 item charge rates and weapon XP increase. Could have done better. Level 5 Egon's Pride, I really do like the weapon. It's really good for crowd control, but it's... I don't know, it doesn't deal a heck of a lot of damage, so I probably shouldn't work with as much as I do. Once you get a perk on it, or a gun mod on it, it can be absolutely fantastic. Even the rapid fire mod, it gives this thing just this absolutely absurd fire rate. And it would be fun, but unfortunately I didn't get that. And, well, I probably could have thrown a missile barrage at something, but whatever. What else we got? 38 minutes, so I've been playing for a while. I probably won't... I'm not going to do a second run on this video. Good amount of cash. Difficulty was not all that high. Loot, damage taken was high. Stages complete. Hugbots killed. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have killed those Hugbots. I may not have had to take on all those freaking tanks in that last room I got to. Oops. No speed increases. Luck was kind of meh. Crit factor. Not a bad crit factor, actually. Oh, well. So that's my first run on this. We'll see if I can give this another bash sometime kind of soon. I'll probably stick with this game for at least a little while, because I want to show off a few more different things here. I definitely want to get more guns and more perks to have stars on them and actually get those uber wins. So hopefully this video will be going up real soon, and hopefully there will be another one following it up shortly thereafter. So thank you everybody for watching. Once again, this is Mystery Squick, and I'll see you guys next time. Good night.